Simple stretching for seniors. A beginner's guide to staying strong, stable, and limber as a senior. Introduction. Hello, and welcome to our short introductory guide on simple stretching techniques to keep stable and limber for seniors. As you get older, your body will go through a lot of changes. Your hair will turn gray or white, your skin will become wrinkled, and your body will become stiff as you suffer from joint, muscle, and bone problems. For many years, we have accepted that stiffening of the joints and tightening of the muscles were a natural part of aging, but new research suggests otherwise. Research has now found that at least half of the changes aging people experience in regards to their joints, muscles, and bones are a direct result of a lack of activity. However, when less than 10% of people over the age of 50 aren't getting enough exercise to maintain their health at the very least, it's no wonder that so many people have accepted their fates as normal. Bone and muscle problems in the aging body. The most common bone and muscle problems the aging body may experience include osteoarthritis, when the cartilage in your joints begins to break down, osteomalacia, which is a softening of the bones, osteoporosis that leads to brittle bones when bones lose their mass, rheumatoid arthritis, which is an inflammation in the joints, and general muscle weakness and pain. Muscle changes. As we age, there are a few changes that our muscles go through that lead to the above problems. Our muscle fibers become smaller and we have less of them. Our nervous system changes lead to less muscle tone and a decreased ability to contract muscles. Lost muscle tissue is regenerated more slowly than before, and the tissue that replaces it is often tough and fibrous. Bone changes. We don't often think of bones as living tissue, but they absolutely are, and also go through changes as we age. Our bones begin to lose more calcium and other important minerals because of the hormonal changes that occur as we age. Women are especially vulnerable after they've gone through menopause, but men are also affected by bone loss that occurs with age. Joint changes. The movement in our joint is a result of the movement of ligaments, the flowing of synovial fluid which surrounds your joints, and layers of cartilage that keeps bones from coming into direct contact with each other. However, in the aging body, ligaments can become shorter and less flexible. There is less synovial fluid to lubricate joints and cartilage things. All of this leads to stiffening in the joints. How this guide can help you. A surprising number of these age-related conditions can be reversed or prevented by doing regular exercise and stretching exercises. This course specifically focuses on how to use stretching as a way to maintain limberness and flexibility no matter how old you are. The truth is, it's never too late to start doing something for your body. By the end of this guide, you will have all the tools you need to keep your body in the best possible shape so you can enjoy your golden years. Bonus chapter: Advanced Stretch Workouts. Once you've mastered the basic of the passive stretches we've listed before, you'll want to begin to move on to more advanced stretch workouts. Advanced stretch workouts will allow you to go beyond where you are now and help you push yourself to be even more flexible. Be sure to add advanced stretches to your routine slowly so that you don't injure yourself. Yoga poses. There are a number of yoga poses that should only be done by someone who has completely mastered the basics of stretching. If you're taking yoga classes as your main form of stretching training, you should always start in a beginner class or one designed specifically for the aging body. Your teacher can tell you when you are ready to try a more advanced class. Pilates. Because Pilates involves a number of movements in addition to stretches, it's not for everyone, but it is great for building strength in muscles along with flexibility. Many Pilates moves can be done at home with nothing but a yoga mat, but there are many others that require specialized equipment. Fortunately, you can find Pilates class that has what you need: special equipment and qualified instructors. Active stretching. Rather than doing only passive stretching, you'll want to add active stretching to your repertoire. These stretches are much more difficult because you have to use the muscle to hold your limb in position. This is what makes them ideal for building strength alongside flexibility. Because active stretching uses the muscles, you will probably need to cool down after a stretching session with some light walking. Dynamic stretching. If you have problems with balance, Be very cautious when doing dynamic stretching as it involves a lot of movement, usually one leg at a time. Although you should be using a wall or a sturdy chair for support, this may be difficult for people with balance problems. However, if you can add this to your routine, dynamic stretches are great for improving flexibility and muscle strength at the same time. Using tools. We've mentioned a few simple tools throughout the course that you can use to improve your stretch training. To review, we've talked about stretch or resistant bands, incline boards, yoga mats, stretch machines, foam rollers, lacrosse balls, and a rope or towel. All of these things are designed to help you stretch better. You will likely want to only add one or two of these things at a time, so look into each stretch training tool what would work best for you as far as targeting specific problems or muscle groups. Then, once you have mastered the use of one tool, you can add another one until you have everything you feel you need for your stretch training needs. Thank you for taking the time to read this course on stretching for the aging body. We hope that we have provided you with all the information you need to be able to stay limber even as time seems to be working against you. By being consistent and using all of your resources wisely, you can keep your muscles and joints limber no matter how old you are. Conclusion. Tips to add stretching into your daily life long term. Congratulations on making it to the end of this short introductory report on simple secrets to staying limber and stable as a senior. You may be surprised to know what the majority of people who start something never complete it. Take your time and progress at your own pace. This is not a race. The more you understand and comprehend what is happening when you undertake a stretching and stability course, the better. If you really want to succeed, then everything you do from your body must be with long-term planning in mind. These changes you're making and the diet you're following are not meant to be temporary. They're meant to be part of a new lifestyle that you follow in order to keep off the weight that you lost and help you keep healthy. Equally as important as doing these stretches properly is doing them every day, which is why in this section we're going to give you some tips that you can use to add stretching into your daily life so you can stick with it and keep reaping the benefits of a stretch training program. Set a schedule. Before you start your stretching training program, you want to determine exactly when you're going to do it. If you're worried you'll get too busy during the day and forget, you may want to do your stretching first thing in the morning. If you know you'll have better luck after lunch or right before bed, then plan on allotting that time to stretch training and don't let anything else interfere with it. Use family and friends. Easily one of the best ways to help keep you on your track with your stretch training is to use the people around you. If you can find a stretching partner, it can be a fun way to spend time together and to keep each other accountable to make sure you are stretching as often as you should. It can also be safer to perform these stretches with someone else to help you. Doing simple things like posting about your workout on Facebook is another way to get great support from your family and friends. If you make a commitment to post about your workout every day, or let one person know when you complete your stretch workout, then you can stay accountable and will get a ton of encouragement to help you keep going. Join an online community. There are tons of online communities that you can join that will help you stay on track with your stretch training. These are also great places to ask questions about what you're doing and get tips on how to get the most out of your stretch training. When looking for a good online community to join, be sure to look at how active and helpful the members are. Post a calendar. Having a calendar that marks you on the days that you did your stretch training is a good way to remind yourself that you need to do it every day and a good way to keep yourself accountable. You can mark days simply by putting a big happy face on the calendar when you're done for the day, or have fun with it by buying colorful stickers to mark the days. Reward yourself. Rewarding yourself is a great way to use simple positive reinforcement to keep yourself on track. It could be that you give yourself a small healthy treat at the end of each training session, or that you allow yourself to buy something special at the end of a week that you went everyday training. Be sure that whatever you choose as your reward isn't something that isn't going to hurt your health. By making stretch training a priority, you will see the positive results from it that you're looking for.